CompTIA Performance-Based Questions Quiz Bank. Question 1. A CompTIA A+ learner is facing a realistic support scenario about performance-based troubleshooting. A desktop will not power on after being moved. What should be verified first? Which choice gives the most accurate technician-level answer? Option A, operating system theme. Option B, outlet, power cable and power switch. Option C, browser cache. Option D, printer queue. The correct answer is option B, outlet, power cable and power switch. Practical scenarios reward checking basic conditions before replacing parts. A moved computer may simply have a loose cable or switched-off surge protector. Question 2. During a YouTube long-form practice session on performance-based troubleshooting, the viewer is asked to think like a help desk technician. A user can reach local devices but not websites by name. What should be investigated? What is the best answer? Option A, monitor brightness. Option B, case screws. Option C, DNS settings or service. Option D, keyboard layout. The correct answer is option C, DNS settings or service. Local communication proves the network is not completely down. Failed name translation explains why website names do not resolve even when connectivity exists. Question 3. A new technician is reviewing a real workplace situation involving performance-based troubleshooting. A laptop battery drains quickly after a configuration change. What should be reviewed first? Which option should they choose to solve the problem correctly? Option A, motherboard replacement. Option B, desk location. Option C, printer settings. Option D, power and battery usage settings. The correct answer is option D, power and battery usage settings. Least invasive checks come first in scenario work. Usage data and power profiles can reveal background activity or aggressive display settings. Question 4. Imagine a support ticket arrives and the issue connects directly to performance-based troubleshooting. A gaming PC overheats during long sessions. What should be inspected? Which response shows the strongest CompTIA A+ understanding? Option A, cooling, dust, and airflow path. Option B, cloud account name. Option C, mouse pointer size. Option D, default browser. The correct answer is option A, cooling, dust, and airflow path. High load creates heat, and blocked cooling turns performance into instability. Fans, vents, paste contact, and dust buildup are all practical checks. Question 5. A student preparing for the CompTIA A+ exam wants to avoid a common beginner mistake in performance-based troubleshooting. A user deleted a file yesterday. What should be checked before risky recovery attempts? What answer best fits the scenario? Option A, CPU socket type. Option B, backups or previous versions. Option C, speaker volume. Option D, router color. The correct answer is option B, backups or previous versions. Safe recovery starts with available copies. A backup or version history can restore data without making the situation worse. Question 6. In a practical IT support environment, a technician must apply knowledge of performance-based troubleshooting. A workstation blue screens after a driver update. What is the best first remediation? Which option is the most professional and accurate choice? Option A, install a second monitor. Option B, empty the paper tray. Option C, roll back or replace the recent driver. Option D, change the wallpaper. The correct answer is option C, roll back or replace the recent driver. The newest change is the strongest clue. Reversing a bad driver is focused and less disruptive than rebuilding the system. Question 7. A viewer is being challenged with a scenario-style CompTIA question about performance-based troubleshooting. Only one mobile user cannot connect to Wi-Fi while everyone else can. What should be checked first? Which answer would a skilled technician select first? Option A, the entire internet provider. Option B, all access points globally. Option C, the office printer. Option D, that device's wireless settings. The correct answer is option D, that device's wireless settings. If others connect, the shared network is probably functioning. Focus shifts to the affected device, saved network profile, radio status, or credentials. Question 8. While studying for long-form CompTIA A+ practice, the learner must connect theory to a real support task in performance-based troubleshooting. A printer accepts jobs but outputs blank pages. What is the likely first check? What is the correct choice? Option A, ink or toner supply and printhead condition. Option B, monitor input. Option C, VPN tunnel. Option D, system clock. The correct answer is option A, ink or toner supply and printhead condition. Blank output often points to consumables or marking hardware. Verifying supplies is faster than reinstalling the whole print system. Question 9. A small business user needs help, and the situation tests a technician's understanding of performance-based troubleshooting. A computer boots slowly and uses an old mechanical drive. What upgrade most improves startup time? Which answer best resolves the issue? Option A, change keyboard. Option B, install a solid-state boot drive. Option C, add speakers. Option D, replace mouse pad. The correct answer is option B, install a solid-state boot drive. Boot performance depends heavily on reading many small files quickly. Solid-state storage reduces waiting and makes the system feel far more responsive. Question 10. For a YouTube exam prep question designed to test real-world judgment in performance-based troubleshooting, consider this situation. A company wants lost laptops to keep data unreadable. What should be enabled? Which option is the best answer? Option A, screensaver photos. Option B, louder speakers. Option C, full disk encryption. Option D, extra bookmarks. The correct answer is option C, full disk encryption. Device loss is a physical security problem with digital consequences. Encrypting the drive protects stored information even outside the office. Question 11. A CompTIA-A+ learner is facing a realistic support scenario about performance-based troubleshooting. A PC receives a self-assigned address instead of a normal network address. What service may be failing? Which choice gives the most accurate technician-level answer? Option A, Bluetooth audio. Option B, file compression. Option C, display scaling. Option D, DHCP. The correct answer is option D, DHCP. Automatic addressing depends on a server response. When that fails, the device may choose a fallback address and lose normal network access. Question 12. During a YouTube long-form practice session on performance-based troubleshooting, the viewer is asked to think like a help desk technician. A user reports pop-ups and browser redirects. What is the best first action? What is the best answer? Option A, run a trusted malware scan. Option B, replace the monitor. Option C, increase fan speed. Option D, format immediately without backup. The correct answer is option A, run a trusted malware scan. Suspicious behavior should be investigated with reputable security tools first. Jumping straight to destructive steps risks data loss without confirming the threat. Question 13. A new technician is reviewing a real workplace situation involving performance-based troubleshooting. A business wants employees to use an app through a browser without installing it locally. Which model fits? Which option should they choose to solve the problem correctly? Option A, IS. Option B, SOS. Option C, local BIOS. Option D, RAID 0. The correct answer is option B, SOS. A hosted application model gives users the finished software while the provider handles much of the infrastructure. It simplifies deployment across many devices. Question 14. Imagine a support ticket arrives and the issue connects directly to performance-based troubleshooting. A user has a password and a phone prompt for sign in. What concept is being used? Which response shows the strongest CompTIA-A+ understanding? Option A, disk cleanup. Option B, subnetting. Option C, multi-factor authentication. Option D, defragmentation. The correct answer is option C, multi-factor authentication. Combining independent identity proofs reduces reliance on one secret. Even if a password leaks, the second challenge can block entry. Question 15. A student preparing for the CompTIA-A+ exam wants to avoid a common beginner mistake in performance-based troubleshooting. A technician needs to know whether a remote host responds. Which command should be tried first? What answer best fits the scenario? Option A, format. Option B, nadir. Option C, task kill. Option D, ping. The correct answer is option D, ping. An echo test quickly answers the reachability question. It is a lightweight first step before deeper root or firewall analysis. Question 16. In a practical IT support environment, a technician must apply knowledge of performance-based troubleshooting. A PC opens apps slowly and memory usage is constantly near maximum. What is the likely improvement? Which option is the most professional and accurate choice? Option A, add memory or reduce startup load. Option B, replace the monitor stand. Option C, change ringtone. Option D, clean the mouse pad. The correct answer is option A, add memory or reduce startup load. When working memory is exhausted, the system leans on slower storage. More capacity or fewer background tasks can restore responsiveness. Question 17. A viewer is being challenged with a scenario-style CompTIA question about performance-based troubleshooting. A phone is not syncing contacts across devices. What should be verified? Which answer would a skilled technician select first? Option A, CPU socket. Option B, account sync and cloud settings. Option C, printer queue. Option D, monitor cable. The correct answer is option B, account sync and cloud settings. Synchronization depends on account permissions, network access, and enabled sync options. A small setting can stop updates from flowing between devices. Question 18. While studying for long-form CompTIA-A+ practice, the learner must connect theory to a real support task in performance-based troubleshooting. A company needs a plan to restore operations after a major outage. What area is this? What is the correct choice? Option A, wallpaper management. Option B, speaker setup. Option C, disaster recovery. Option D, cable decoration. The correct answer is option C, disaster recovery. Recovery planning defines how systems return after disruption. It lowers downtime and gives teams clear steps during stressful incidents. Question 19. A small business user needs help, and the situation tests a technician's understanding of performance-based troubleshooting. Only one employee cannot print to a shared printer. Where should troubleshooting begin? Which answer best resolves the issue? Option A, the power grid. Option B, all company laptops. Option C, the printer brand logo. Option D, that user's printer mapping or permissions. The correct answer is option D, that user's printer mapping or permissions. When one person is affected, local configuration or access rights are likely. Isolating scope prevents unnecessary changes to shared infrastructure. Question 20. For a YouTube exam prep question designed to test real-world judgment in performance-based troubleshooting, consider this situation. A server shows many failed login attempts. What should be suspected? Which option is the best answer? Option A, unauthorized access attempt or brute force activity. Option B, normal screensaver use. Option C, printer warm-up. Option D, battery calibration. The correct answer is option A, unauthorized access attempt or brute force activity. Repeated failures are security signals that deserve attention. Monitoring, account controls, and stronger authentication may be needed. Question 21. A CompTIA-A+ learner is facing a realistic support scenario about performance-based troubleshooting. A traveling employee needs secure access to internal resources over hotel Wi-Fi. What should be used? Which choice gives the most accurate technician-level answer? Option A, open guest sharing. Option B, VPN. Option C, plain FTP. Option D, screen zoom. The correct answer is option B, VPN. A protected tunnel reduces exposure on untrusted networks. It helps keep company communication private while away from the office. Question 22. During a YouTube long-form practice session on performance-based troubleshooting, the viewer is asked to think like a help desk technician. A workstation has intermittent wired network drops. What is the first practical check? What is the best answer? Option A, desktop wallpaper. Option B, recycle bin. Option C, cable seating, port condition, and link light. Option D, audio balance. The correct answer is option C, cable seating, port condition, and link light. Intermittent faults are often physical. Testing the cable path and port indicators can reveal loose or damaged connections. Question 23. A new technician is reviewing a real workplace situation involving performance-based troubleshooting. A manager wants stronger account protection without making users memorize many new passwords. What is best? Which option should they choose to solve the problem correctly? Option A, share one admin account. Option B, disable screen locks. Option C, remove updates. Option D, enable multi-factor authentication. The correct answer is option D, enable multi-factor authentication. Additional verification improves security while keeping the normal password workflow familiar. It is a strong balance between protection and usability. Question 24. Imagine a support ticket arrives and the issue connects directly to performance-based troubleshooting. A newly installed app causes crashes. What aligns with best troubleshooting practice? Which response shows the strongest CompTIA-A+ understanding? Option A, update, repair, or remove that application. Option B, replace every component. Option C, ignore the timeline. Option D, reset all network gear. The correct answer is option A, update, repair, or remove that application. The change history points to the most likely cause. Addressing the recent application first is logical and minimizes disruption. Question 25. A student preparing for the CompTIA-A+ exam wants to avoid a common beginner mistake in performance-based troubleshooting. Why do performance-based questions matter for CompTIA-A+? What answer best fits the scenario? Option A. They only test memorized acronyms. Option B. They test practical decision-making under realistic conditions. Option C. They avoid troubleshooting. Option D. They replace all multiple choice forever. The correct answer is option B. They test practical decision-making under realistic conditions. Real support work requires applying knowledge, not just recognizing definitions. Scenario tasks measure whether a candidate can choose safe, efficient next steps.